Hello there everyone, my name is Zaiah Morgan. I am your official commentator here for ZCW, and welcome to another exciting episode of ZCW on YouTube. And it looks like we're going to get started off with our ZCW World Champion, Luka Kahn, the man who will be taking on Seth Rollins for the ZCW World Championship at Bad Blood. You know he's got a couple things in mind considering what Seth Rollins had to say about him on the last week's episode of ZCW on YouTube. Basically saying that him and Kahn were in the same boat not too long ago. Rollins said he used to act exactly like Luka Kahn when he first became champion. However, the difference between him and Kahn now is that Rollins has experience as world champion, and that's where Rollins feels like he's going to defeat Luka Kahn. However, that's going to have to wait until Bad Blood, and it looks like Luka Kahn might have some things to say on that response from Seth Rollins. Well, it looks like someone has heard enough. As here comes the architect. Seth freaking Rollins is in the building. Kahn had a lot to say, saying that he is going to wipe the floor with Seth Rollins. It's going to be a massacre at Bad Blood. I, however, think that's selling Rollins a lot short, to be quite honest. And it looks like Rollins might have a few things to say about the response he just got from Luka Kahn. Walking down the ramp right now. Oh, dear Lord! A super kick! And now Rollins immediately curb stomp. Well, I guess no words needed. Seth Rollins letting his actions do all the talking here. Come Bad Blood, the time for talk is over. And I think Seth Rollins is done with the talking from this response. go with our first match of the night. Now making his way down to the ring is the Lone Wolf himself, former ZCW Tag Team Champion, Baron Corbin. And very interesting news from Mac Waters just earlier ago. An Extreme Rules match between Vanessa and Tessa Blanchard. Obviously, knowing how deep and personal that rivalry is, I can only guess what those two are going to do to each other. Combat blood. Wow, that's going to get ugly. Speaking of ugly, Baron Corbin looking to make an ugly situation out of this contest as he looks to go one-on-one with the ring general Walter here for the very first time in a ZCW ring. Baron Corbin was in the final two in that Battle Royal to determine the new #1 contender for the ZCW Pride Championship. Just coming up a bit short against Xander, so he's looking to turn his luck around, but man, did he get an unlucky pick with this man. Making his way down to the ring, the ring general himself, a member of Ring Conf, current Progress and PWG World Champion. It is Walter. Also the man who, if you remember on the last episode, actually took Vin Taylor and powerbombed him through a table. Which is the reason why Vin Taylor is not here tonight. But you know that once he is all healed up and ready to go, you know the first person he's going to go after is Walter. And it looks like Baron Corbin's not even going to wait for Walter, getting the jump on Walter early. I think Corbin knows who he's getting in the ring with, who he's messing with here, and has decided not to waste any time, is now just going after Walter and just tossing him across the ring. Corbin now sending Walter into the corner. You can see those educated strikes from Corbin, laying him straight into Walter. However, I'm not... Oh, God, a huge clothesline in the corner. I'm not too sure... Well, honestly, I'm not too sure who would win in a striking exchange between Walter and Baron Corbin. This is where it gets interesting, because Walter, he's usually the bigger man in the fight, and he might be a little bit bigger than Corbin, but not by much, not in the way that he's used to. He's mostly used to just towering over each and every single one of his opponents, but that's it's a little bit different now that he's in the Megaton division. Oh, and there's the chop. And that's why I was saying I'm not entirely sure who would win in a striking exchange, but I know who would win in a chopping exchange, and that, for damn sure, is Walter. As he is just caving Corbin's chest in with these chops. No problem whatsoever. Taking Corbin now, has him by the head, sending him straight into the top turnbuckle, and another chop to the chest. You would think that shirt would add a bit of protection. I just don't see it. As now again another chop. Walter is unrelenting so far after getting snuck up behind and attacked by Corbin. Now Corbin finally looking to go to work here, going off the ropes, but gets caught by Walter. German suplex right on top of his head. Corbin now looking to catch his breath here. Walter coming after him. No. Forearm there from Corbin. If I were Corbin, I'd do something quick here. And he might be looking for that Falcon's arrow. No. Again, Walter finding an escape. And oh, good Lord, what a boot. Straight to the head. Picking Corbin right back up. Gut wrench suplex. And he's still not finished. Picking him up yet again. And now has him hooked up. Butterfly suplex. Hooks the leg into the cover. Middle of the ring here. And no. Not used to seeing Corbin just manhandled like that. Yet again, here we are. Wait, no. Blocked there from Corbin. Corbin looking for the end of days. The end of days. Walter! I think Walter just used his entire body weight to reverse that end of days. And Corbin went crashing into the canvas. Now turning Corbin around. Oh, he's got the sleeper. He's got that sleeper locked in on Baron Corbin. Corbin could be going to sleep here. Corbin could be going to sleep here. Walter's got that thing locked on tight. Corbin cannot reach the ropes. Corbin, oh, and yeah, Corbin's out. Corbin is out cold. My goodness gracious, what a dominating performance there from Walter. Here you could see Baron Corbin tried to get an advantage early. Try to do something there, but Walter unrelenting this entire contest. Not even letting the sneak attack be a factor in this match. He stayed on top of Corbin the entire time. And in the end, Walter took out the lone wolf, put him to sleep just like that. And if Walter can do that to a former tag team champion of all people, I mean, who knows? Is it possible? Could he do the same thing to Vin Taylor? Could he possibly knock out the Charles Manson of virtual wrestling? You know Vin Taylor is going to come back and he's going to be looking for Walter. Will Walter be ready for him? That is the true question. And we are back for some more ZCW action as we get ready for a tag team contest here. Making their way down to the ring yet again. Dave and Jake Christ. OVE. Ohio versus everything. On the last episode, they had gotten a win over the Cash Money Hooligans, and they look to continue their momentum here in the tag team division as they go up against the former #1 contenders for the ZCW tag team titles, the New Wave Warriors. Devin Anarchy in the back, Demented Adrian in the front, the New Wave Warriors. Wherever they go, chaos follows. And I can guarantee you that is exactly what this match is going to be. All out chaos between these two teams. Demented Adrian and Devin Anarchy actually came pretty close to taking those ZCW tag team titles from the Natural Predators, Braden Goldman and Nathan Morgan. However, they came up short and weren't able to capture those titles. And in the wake of that, OVE will take advantage to make a name for themselves at the expense of the Natural Predators. However, I think they might have rubbed off the wrong way on the New Wave Warriors after they did so, completely undermining them after the match was over. Now you can see Jake trying to go after Demented Adrian, but gets clocked with that forearm, and another one to follow. This could be a great opportunity to show that the New Wave Warriors still belong in number one contendership for the ZCW tag team titles. However, if OVE were to get a victory here tonight, it could go on to show that they are that one step closer in becoming the new #1 contenders. So who knows? As Jake and Demented Adrian still going at it here. Let us not forget our main event tonight, Andre Barnett taking on Roman Reigns. And a super kick there from Jake Christ. Cover here, hooks the leg. No. Say Andre Barnett, Roman Reigns in our main event. A match that was taking place thanks to a backstage confrontation between the two. The battle of egos will take place in that contest. And now running neck snap there from Jake Christ. I mean, Ohio versus everything. They've been all around the world proving that they are one of the most premier tag teams in all of professional wrestling. Jesus Christ, what a throw there from Demented Adrian. They've been trying to prove that they are one of the most premier tag teams in the world, going all over the place. It really is Ohio versus everything in the case of Dave and Jake Christ. And right now it seems to be Ohio versus the New Wave Warriors in this contest, as here comes Devin Anarchy. Now firing away at Jake. No. Jake trying to fight back here. Forearms from Jake Christ. Running off the ropes, but gets caught. Flapjack there from Devin Anarchy. You know, the tag team champions are watching this one very closely, as now you can see Devin Anarchy with the Falcon's Arrow and a Tope Atomico straight to the back, courtesy of Demented Adrian. There's that teamwork from the New Wave Warriors, and you can see Demented Adrian playing defense, making sure Dave cannot get into this contest. Look at Jake trying to fight back here. Oh, and there's that hook kick there from Jake Christ. Takes down Demented Adrian. This could be Jake's chance to finally get a tag here. Oops. Anarchy into the corner. Tag out to Dave. What the hell is this? He's got him up on the top rope. Oh my goodness, I do not like where this is going whatsoever. Oh my good God. A powerbomb superplex combo there from the Christ brothers, and no, somehow that is only good for a 2. What did I tell you? All out chaos between these two teams. Back suplex avoided. Tornado kick there from Dave Christ. Now has him up on his shoulders, spinning him around into a face buster. You can see Anarchy trying to reach out for the tag, but Christ able to go for the pin here. Hooks the leg. Does he have it? No, he does not. Off the ropes here. Big penalty kick there from Dave. And just like that, OVE are back in control. Whipped into the corner here. What a flip there. No! Blocked from Anarchy and a huge lariat! Anarchy was having none of that fancy stuff. Just took his head off. Took his head clean off with that lariat. And that big running clothesline there from Anarchy. Catches Jake Christ here. What does he have in mind? Brain buster. Dropping Jake right on his head. Dave trying to get something going here. Tried to send him to the outside. And Adrian having none of it. On the top rope. Big double axe handle there from Demented Adrian. Now Adrian in control. Oh God, are we going to see it? Are we going to see it? Double knee gut buster. And now going to follow that up with a sick kick. That could do it. That could very well do it here. No. Adrian almost having the win there for his team, and a kick to the back. But oh God. Dave, I was going to say, was fired up until he got put right back down. Courtesy of Demented Adrian, and a spinning brain buster there from Demented Adrian. Does he have it here? No, he doesn't. Not yet. And you can see Jake's tired. Dave is not in control at the moment. And Adrian and Anarchy are going to take full advantage. Uppercut and a running neck breaker. Down goes Jake yet again. The New Wave Warriors could be, closing in on a victory, especially with that discus lariat. Does he have it here? No! Somehow, some way, Dave was able to kick out of that discus lariat. However, it seems that it is only a matter of time before Anarchy decides to put this away. Misses the lariat though, and now has him capture suplex from Dave Christ. But here comes Demented Adrian, who gets caught with an enziguri. Dave now looking for something here. Going off the ropes here, catches Anarchy with the running forearm, picking him right back up. Dave Christ with another tornado kick. Demented Adrian is down. Anarchy is out cold, and now look at this. OVE looking to take advantage here. Tag out to Jake. They're looking for that spike pile driver yet again. Are they gonna get it? Yes, they are. Adrian is still out. Cover here. 1, 2, and OVE pick up their second straight victory. And just like that, the momentum rolls for OVE. picking up a big win against the former #1 contenders for the ZCW Tag Team titles. And if they keep this up, we might be seeing OVE versus the Natural Predators sooner rather than later, as both teams left it all in that ring. But right here you can see the spike pile driver, and that is the end-all be-all for any team that faces Ohio versus everything. So just like that, a second straight victory for the Chris brothers. What does this mean for the rest of the tag team division now that these two men are on an absolute roll at the moment? Oh, wait a minute. Dave and Jake looking to the ramp. There you can see the tag team champions. Braden Goldman, Nathan Morgan, the Natural Predators. And they're looking straight at the two men who attacked them at Takedown. And you know they haven't forgotten. And you know Jake and Dave Christ haven't forgotten. These two are going to go at it sooner rather than later. I can guarantee you that. Well, how about that? Toni Storm calling out the ZCW Women's Champion Akira Yukimura, and she is expecting Akira to answer her challenge for that title at Bad Blood. I am honestly curious on what Akira might say, but nonetheless, we've got women's action next, as here comes the Platinum athlete Alexis Boone, who will be taking on Elizabeth Frieza in a 2 out of 3 falls match at Bad Blood. And considering whether Frieza retains her title or not, could be for the Call All-Stars Women's Championship. That is going to be, oh, wait a minute. Frieza, you know she hasn't forgotten about last episode. Frieza with a German suplex, my goodness gracious. Frieza has not forgotten what Alexis Boone did to her at the end of episode 28 of ZCW on YouTube. Attacking her from behind, laying a beating onto Frieza. And you know that had to be a humiliating experience for Frieza. Oh God, Frieza, no. Oh my goodness gracious, right on the entrance ramp. That brain buster on that entrance ramp. This is clearly just revenge. This is personal. This is personal on all accounts. Frieza being humiliated by Alexis Foon for the very last time. She has taken all she could stand and she can't stand anymore. And the speed kick, force one, straight to the head. Possibly knocking out Alexis Foon with that one. Oh, but she doesn't look finished. She's sending her back into the ring. Oh God, she's looking for the Dragon Sleeper. She's got that Dragon Sleeper locked in. And now you can see the referee trying to tell Frieza to get it off her. Trying to pry Frieza off of Alexis Foon, but it's not working. Frieza will not let go of this hold. She is going to choke the life out of the Platinum Athlete. Frieza looks like a woman possessed. She looks like a demon. You can see it in her eyes. The killer instinct in her eyes as she is looking to drain all the life out of Alexis Foon as she finally lets go of that hold. This is no longer about who's the better wrestler. This is no longer about who's the better competitor. This is personal. This is going to be an absolute war come Bad Blood.
Okay, motherfuckers, I'm multi-time champion Mason Chronic, and I'm here to talk to you about some fucking anime. Are you a fan of Dragon Ball Super? We got that shit. One Piece? You already fucking know. Naruto? Overlord? Fuck. We even have an anime about two lesbian stepsisters if you're into that shit. Here at Crunchyroll, we offer a wide variety of anime for all you fucking weirdos for free. But you can also subscribe to our premium package for only $6.95 a month. The fuck do you mean this is an ECF commercial? The fuck's an ECF?
We are back here on ZCW on YouTube, and oh boy. Well, that's familiar music. However, I don't think it's from the world champion this time. No, no, no. It is in fact for the other two men in the end. Micah, the technical psychopath, and the oppression. The two men who will be facing AJ Styles and Sami Zayn in a no disqualification tornado tag team match come Bad Blood. And what I can only believe will be absolute carnage between those two teams. However, until that time, until that match is to happen at Bad Blood, these two teams have been forced to agree upon a no contact clause, meaning that no member of each team can go after the other team in any shape or form before Bad Blood, before their match at Bad Blood. But while those teams may not be able to touch one another, you can guarantee that the oppression and Micah are going to leave a bit of a statement, a bit of a message to AJ Styles and Sami Zayn in this contest tonight, because my God, you could only pray for the two men standing across from these two psychopaths. Here we go. I believe that's Joe Garrison in the white trunks, and he has the unfortunate task of going up against the oppression. And this is yeah, it's not a good idea. It was never a good idea. I respect the fight in this young man, but yeah. And now going after Flint Watterson. Both men just being taken to task here. Tag out to Micah, and now look at the double team here. Gutbuster into a running knee. And this isn't for the love of competition. This isn't for the love of professional wrestling and its integrity. This is straight up just to hurt the other two men on the other side of the ring. This is to leave a statement, a message to AJ Styles and Sami Zayn to know that this is what's coming come Bad Blood. Knowing that this is the type of pain you're going to be dealing with come Bad Blood. As now, Micah just stomping away at Joe Garrison, and Garrison getting choked out by Micah. Micah, by all accounts, is no ginormous man. However, that doesn't make him any less dangerous. You give that man a limb and he will tear it right off of your body. And now look at this. Oh my God, look at the teamwork from Micah and the oppression there. The double arm DDT. Garrison looking for the tag. Flint now trying to get... Oh, I thought he was going to get something going for his team, but the oppression just stopping it dead in its tracks. Jesus Christ, the oppression is like a freight train. A scary red painted freight train. There's no stopping him, and you're gonna get hurt regardless. Another tag out here. It just looks like they're just toying with them at this point. Oh my God! An assisted big boot there, courtesy of the oppression, and Micah getting rid of Joe Garrison and continuing to work over Flint Watterson here. You know, AJ Styles and Sami Zayn, they're looking on. They know what to expect from these two. They've seen what they've done in the past. However, will they be ready for it? It's one thing to know what they're going to do, and another to be ready. Because I don't think anyone could be ready for this. As they look for the high-low, and they get it. And now Garrison, bless his soul, but this was just foolish. Oh my God. Cover here on Watterson. You can count to 100. He's not getting up from that. Dominant is all I could say for that performance there. And my God, if that happens at Bad Blood, then the question remains, who is going to stop the end? If Styles and Zayn can't do it, then who on earth can? And there you can see Andre Barnett getting ready for his main event match against Roman Reigns coming up in a few moments. In about a minute here. Roman Reigns pacing around, getting ready as well. A big opportunity for Andre Barnett of all people, but Roman Reigns, this has to be another day in the office. Right now, we're going to take you to what you're going to see on the next episode, as it will be AJ Styles and Sami Zayn taking on Gorilla Black and Lil Jazz Blackout 2.0 as they get ready for their match against the Oppression and Micah at Bad Blood. Can they take out one of the most impressive tag teams here in ZCW? We're going to have to find out. And also on the next episode, this one is as personal as it gets. Vanessa taking on Jessica Havoc. After all the months Vanessa has been away, she finally gets to get her hands on one of the women who made her life a living hell. And this all comes down on the next episode of ZCW on YouTube. Also in our main event, in a very surprising main event, Shinsuke Nakamura, the former #1 contender for the ZCW Pride Championship, is taking on the current #1 contender, Xander, in what's sure to be possibly an instant classic. You are not going to want to miss the next episode of ZCW on YouTube. And now it is main event time. As here comes the big dog, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, last time we saw him, he came up short yet again at winning the ZCW Megaton Championship. Now just trying to figure out where he goes from here. But on the way, it looks like he ran into a bit of a speed bump in the name of Andre Barnett. Now it looks like Roman Reigns looking to teach this young rookie a thing or two. However, will that stand? Can he do it? Andre Barnett, well, he didn't get the victory over Takedown. He did take Seth Rollins to his absolute limit at Takedown. So I hope Roman Reigns is not underestimating Andre Barnett. I hope he is not underestimating swift punishment, because if he does, that could spell bad news for the big dog. However, you can see on his face, Roman Reigns is as confident as he has ever been in his career. The man is not a former world champion for nothing. He's been in the ring with the best of them. He has hung with the best of them, and he has beaten the best of them. As right now, here comes swift punishment. Andre Barnett. Again, the last time we saw him was at Takedown when he took on Seth Rollins in our opening contest. Really gave people, you know, a very good lasting first impression on the man. Showed that he could absolutely go with the best of them out there. He hung with the Architect, and I can possibly guarantee you that he will hang in there with the big dog. He will give the fight of his life, but will that be enough? I mean, Andre Barnett, you know, he didn't just come here to just impress. You know, he didn't just come here to give a good show, even though that's what he's good at. That's what he is known to do. He is here to win. He is here to pick up championships. He is here to be at the top of the mountain at ZCW. And the only way he can do that is by defeating the big names. He wasn't able to do it against Seth Rollins. However, could his luck turn around against the big dog here tonight? We're going to find out in our main event that is coming up in a few moments here. Roman Reigns taking on Andre Barnett. Very first time ever here in our main event. As now Barnett just telling the big dog to bring it on. Swift punishment, laying the first strike here. Oh, arm drag takedown there from Andre Barnett. Irish whip here to Roman. Leapfrog, ducks. Oh, and gets caught with a clothesline. How quickly the tides change. It's now Roman in control. Now just pressuring Andre Barnett into that corner. Here comes the multiple clotheslines. Another one taking down Barnett. Hooking him by the arm. And another one just taking him right down. You know, Barnett's feeling those strikes, those clotheslines to his chest and neck area. Back into the ring he goes with that suplex. As Roman Reigns in firm control right now. Not even sweating Andre Barnett as we speak. And a clubbing blow to the back, courtesy of the big dog. If I were Barnett, I use those martial arts skills that he is so fond of. They don't call him the funkiest martial artist to ever grace a professional wrestling ring without a reason. And now look at this, missing the clothesline. Does Roman Reigns springboard kick to the chest there from Barnett? That is what I'm talking about. Another cover here, but it's still only good for one. Barnett using his martial arts background along with some very innovative high-flying techniques to take down Roman Reigns, and that's what he's going to have to rely on. The unpredictability of swift punishment is going to take him far in this contest. I can guarantee it. Barnett now on the middle rope. Roman Reigns slowly getting back to his feet, but gets caught straight in the chest with that drop kick. Barnett looking for the cover here, looking to end this one early. But he's not to be, at least not yet. Kick to the back. Roman standing straight back up, but Barnett not to be deterred, fighting back against Roman. Now has him up against the ropes here. Roman, though, sending him to the outside, dumping him straight on his back. Barnett now trying to quickly get back to his feet, but Roman Reigns sending him straight hard into the barely padded floor. Oh God, Roman looks like he's setting him up for something here. Superman punch to the side of the head. My goodness gracious. Referee counting. Roman Reigns doesn't look like he's going to bring him back to the ring. And now just going to set him back first into the announce table. My goodness gracious. Roman Reigns now has what now? Oh goodness, he is just tossing him all around the ringside here. Aprons, announcer's table. There's nothing that Roman Reigns will not use to his advantage. Count of three. Barnett slowly getting back to his feet, but he gets back in the ring. But Roman there right on the attack, not wasting any time. But Barnett escapes neckbreaker there. And now going for a dragon sleeper. Dragon sleeper here from Andre Barnett. But it doesn't look like he's got that thing fully on. He doesn't have full grasp of it. He doesn't have it hooked in all the way. And Roman going to take full advantage of that. Rope chop there from Roman, and it just takes one big strike from Roman, and you go down. And you go down hard. This does not look good for Andre Barnett. Belly-to-belly suplex from Roman Reigns. Very little can be done so far as Roman is just having his way with swift punishment at the moment. Picking him up. Michinoku driver. Hooks the leg here. Does he have him? No, he doesn't. Not yet. Roman, though, dragging him to the middle of the ring. And it doesn't look like he has good intentions in mind. What the hell is he going to go for? Oh, is he going to look for that crucifix powerbomb? No. Barnett fighting out of it with the punches. And now here comes swift punishment. Back fist from swift punishment. And now the kicks the kicks to the midsection. And one more for good measure. And there you can see where the swift comes from in swift punishment. However, he can't take the time to play up towards the crowd. Now he's got to capitalize, and he's doing just that with that running leg lariat. Roman is down. Barnett heading to the top rope. Signaling for Roman to get back to his feet here. Roman slowly but surely getting back to his feet, only to get knocked back down with that chop. Barnett staying on top of the big dog. Big forearm there from Andre. Looking to fly at Roman with that heat-seeking missile. But Barnett is not finished. He is far from finished here. You can't stop swift punishment. Andre Barnett is on fire, and he doesn't look to be put out anytime soon. Roman was thrown back into the ring. Andre Barnett still on the apron here. Springboard crossbody, hooks the leg. He caught Roman into the pin. Does Barnett have it? No. We were this close to an upset. And what an upset it would have been. But Barnett saying it is time to finish this. Missed a kick there. Roman moving out of the way. Big uppercut. But Andre following right back with the forearm and an uppercut from Roman. And now both men exchanging blows here. Barnett now has him up on his shoulders. Big stun gun from Andre Barnett. A fireman's carry stun gun. Oh God. Roman's on the outside and Barnett going to the top rope. Barnett, what in the hell is he going to do from the top rope? Barnett, what is he planning to do here? Oh my goodness gracious! Andre Barnett just got taken out with that Superman punch from Roman Reigns, and that's got to be it. That's got to be it. Barnett has to be out here. Barnett has to be out cold. This has to be it. No, it's not. No, it is not. Very surprisingly, Andre Barnett actually kicked out of that Superman punch. And now, here comes Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns back on his feet. And you do not want to get Roman Reigns in this type of mood, because that only signals bad news for any opponent that opposes him. Oh God, the crucifix powerbomb into the cover. 2, and Barnett still kicks out. But this doesn't look good for Andre Barnett. Roman Reigns is all fired up. He is telling the crowd what he intends to do. Oh God. And yeah, he's looking for the spear. He's looking for the spear. And if he hits this, it is all over. Andre Barnett can say goodnight as here comes Roman Reigns. No, night. Prawn hold from Andre Barnett too. Are you freaking kidding me? Andre Barnett. He just beat Roman Reigns. Are you serious? Swift punishment just pulled up the biggest upset of the season. Roman Reigns was in firm control up until the very end there, where Barnett pulled something completely out of his ass and escaped with the victory. And Andre Barnett can officially say he just beat a current world champion. Unbelievable. What a moment here for Barnett. But you know, Roman Reigns, look at this prawn hold that would get him the victory. You know Roman Reigns, he has to be pissed about this. He is not going to let this slide. But for at least one night, Andre Barnett can say he beat the big dog.